This video, I will talk about the best ways to identify a trend direction. As you know, trend indicators are basic ones and they should be placed on the chart to identify a trend direction way before you start to analyze your chart. Because the first thing to know, the fundamental element you need to know, the trend direction. Why? Because I know that you have always been told, especially I told you a lot, that trend is your friend. Do not go against it. You have to follow the trend. But how to do that? In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 different methods, powerful ones, to identify the trend, and not even identify a trend, how to take some profitable trades. So be with me until the end of the video. You're going to be amazed. The first technique which I want to teach you is the Subhack technique, and the name is coming from the main indicator, of course. How to work with it? Let's do it right away. So first we have to go to indicators section here and simply write in Subhack, just like that. We want this one, we can make it favorite, break it on the chart, and we go directly to the setting and change this section, the higher time frame, to 240. Why this number? This has been tested like thousands of times and this is the best number that I have came up with. So you can just practice, try different numbers, and if you want something better, I would be really happy to be a part of it, and please share it and tell me down in the comments. That would be really awesome. Now, as you can see, it became more smooth and it's giving us really good overlook of the trend. Let me just show you just right about here. As you can see, that we had a range more sideways market here, then the market had a small movement to the upside and then it started its movement to the downside and it started its downtrend, and it was a beautiful downtrend, as you can see, which was here. And yeah, it was the upper part of it and it was the down part of the channel. So it was something like that. But you do need to identify a channel because some sets of rules to do that, and it takes a while. But long before that, you can identify that a trend has begun, and it's by just take a look at down here. And when it's in red, it means you are in a downtrend, and when it's in green, it means that you are almost in an uptrend, or at least it's not a downtrend. But we can't just take a trade with it yet. Of course, you can make trades. For example, as soon as it turns into red, you look for a strong candle to the downside, then you can enter a short trade right at this candle here. But we can just make it more accurate. The next indicator which we want to make this system working efficiently, let's say more efficient, is the super trend indicator. So we're just gonna open up the indicator section and type down super trend, just like that, without any spaces, and we want this one under the technical segment. So I'm gonna bring it on the chart, and now there you have it. It's really simple to work with it. As you can see, it was a good signal, although I didn't have the super trend on the chart, but now the super trend is telling me that it's a good time to go for a short trade. So the rule is really simple. Both of the indicators must be in short in order to take short trades, and both of them should be in green in order to take long trades. Just easy peasy, piece of cake like that. Don't bother yourself with any more data. Both can identify the trend, and we can find really good entry points and of course exit points too. And guess what? I want to make it even more efficient. So I'm going to bring up another indicator on the chart, and it's this one, simple Bollinger Band and a stochastic. This one, make it favorite, bring it on the chart. I go directly to the setting and I go to this. I leave the inputs as it is like this. I go to this style and I'm gonna just remove everything, but leaving the buy and let's say long and short signals. So I'm gonna remove everything. I only need buy, let's say long and short signals, and I can change the color. For example, for buy I can put it on green, and for short I can put it on red, and just like that. Beautiful. Now, as you can see, still the signal which I find out it was this one here was accurate. So now I can say we have 3 sets of rules. First, we have to identify the trend. Yes, we are in a downtrend, in this case here, and we know that we only should look for short positions. Second, We wait for the color of the super trend to turn in red. Yes, it is in red. And now I want the last confirmation, which is a sell entry signal, which is this one here. And you can just enter a short trade here at this candle or the candle after that, or just if you enter the market somewhere around here, you have other opportunities to enter a trade. Okay, first we see that super trend turned into green, but down here Subhack is still in red, so I wait for it to turn in green. I had two confirmations here from super trend and entry signal, but I have to wait for confirmation signal from my Subhack, which happened here at this candle. So by the close of this candle or just the one after that here, I can enter a long trade and go all the way up. But don't go anywhere, because just at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how to set your stop loss and how to set your target points. We only want to get the memo at the moment. Well, the second system or method, let's say, I want to show you how to identify a trend and find some good entry exit points is the EMA Chain system. In order to do that and work with it, we need the first indicator with it is this one, 10-in-1 different moving average, which I talked about it previously in the other videos of mine, but I'm gonna just point out that quickly, because most of us, even me, I'm using the free version of TradingView. I think that it's worth it to buy the pro version, because you won't need more than 3 indicators. More than that, your chart is going to be messy, and we don't want that. So in this case, because we want more than 2-3 EMAs, we cannot just click on the EMAs, because more than 3 is going to be blocked. We need an indicator like this one to give us the opportunity to put more EMAs, let's say more indicators on a chart of the same criteria. So I'm going to click on it, go to the setting, and I go to the inputs. I'm going to activate the first 5 ones, and I'm going to change all of them to EMA. If you don't know about EMAs, I've previously made a completely dedicated video about those, how to trade with them, what is the whole concept. So just check it down in the description. If you're a beginner, you can watch that video. That's really helpful, useful, because I've talked about everything. Everything about the EMAs, moving averages, all types of them. So now what I need is to change the length of them. So I'm going to put the first one on 89, then the second one on 100, next one on 120, next one 150, and the last one on 200. The color of middle doesn't matter that much, but I highly recommend to do it this way. The first one, the fastest moving average, is going to be for me in green, and smoothest one is going to be in red, and the ones in between could be just in white, and it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna jump into the style section and change the thickness of the main one to red. And that's it. There you have it. So as you know, if you don't know, watch my video about moving averages. But if you know, you know that the moving averages are by far the trend indication indicators. So when the price is above one or several indicators like EMAs, we're gonna only look for long positions in, like, for example, here and here. And when the price is below them, like here and here, we are only looking for short positions, just easy like that. But how does it work exactly? It has a really simple rule. When the green line is above, you can see it on top, and the red line is on the bottom, we are only looking for long positions, of course, and we're good to go. But when the candles are overlapping with them, are going inside them or below them like this, that is telling us that we are in a neutral position. We have to wait for the market to decide whether it wants to break down and change the direction, like it did here in this case, or it wants to continue all the way up, which happened here. So we have two different types. You have to wait for the market to decide. So if you only want to use this one, keep it in mind, you have to wait for a golden cross. It means the cross of the fastest EMA with the slowest one, which is green and red one. So we had a golden cross here, a candle close above it, which was this one, and you can enter a long trade here. Opposite is the same for the short positions. We have to wait for a cross to the downside here. The pullback happened, and then you can decide whether you want to take a short trade here. This indicator, this method is so powerful and so accurate, but I highly recommend to mix it up with other confirmation indicators like entry-exit confirmation indicators like RSI, MACD or so. But here, I'm gonna choose a slightly better version of those like stochastic RSI, or MACD. It's like a mixture of all, and it's the William Mid. You're gonna search for it, and this one, William Person R with 13 EMA and middle point, and I'm gonna make it favorite, bring it on the chart. Then I'm gonna go directly to the setting, and then I go directly to the inputs. You have two options. You can leave it to the default. By default setting, it's going to give you fewer signals but more accurate. And setting which I'm gonna tell you is put the lengths into 15 and 2. It's going to give you more signals, but let's say a little bit less accurate, but don't worry about it because we're going to make it more accurate by confirmation of our first indicator, which is 10 in 1 moving averages, and make it a lot more reliable, and you can just take the trades like easy peasy piece of cake. And then what I really need is just not touching anything. How it works, okay, let's make an example here. It's working exactly like RSI, stochastic MACD. If you don't know what are those indicators, don't worry. I've made completely dedicated sessions, individual sessions, videos about them, which you can find the links down in the description. And I'm gonna leave them by the end of this video as the end screen. So don't worry, don't be messed up. But here, first, the price is above the EMAs, yes. We have the green above, the red on the bottom, so we're good to go. We're gonna check down here, but as you can see, the price here is in the overbought territory. So we don't take a trade here. We wait for the price for the lines to, let me make it bigger. Yeah, so you can see it better. Yeah, we have to wait for a pullback, which was here in this case. One of the lines at least must touch this oversold territory, and then it must have a golden cross, which was here at this point, and we have an engulfing candle pattern too. If you don't know what are the candle patterns, how to read them, guess what? 4 dedicated sessions about those, which are the most liked videos on my channel too. So by far as I'm recording this video, so check them out too. Links down in the description. So you can just enter a long trade here and just enjoy this beautiful movement of the chart. And in this case here, so we don't take a short trade because the price is above the EMAs, then it was overlapping with the EMAs, so no. And then here, the price went above them. The green is above, the red is in the downside, but we must wait for a pullback or a confirmation signal from our willing mid. Down here, you can use RSI, stochastic, is up to you, but it was okay for me because it breached the lower line here. It went to the oversold zone, so it's okay for me. And then I can see I can open I can enter a long trade just right after here at this point, at this golden cross, this green beautiful baby here, and then enter another trade and go all the way up to it. You're already up with it. Now let's take a look at a short position. So in this case here, yeah, we have green on the bottom, vice versa, of course. We have green on the bottom, we have red on the top, we have confirmation here. Yeah, we had a death cross here, and yeah, we can enter a short trade right away at the close of this candle and go all the way down with it. Another one happened here, a pullback, then another entry, beautiful entry was at this point here, and it was another profitable trade. And you can see there are endless positions and situations which you can make a lot of money with it. And as you can see, when the price is going in between them, overlapping with the EMAs, do not take trades. Even it's a beautiful place to make an example. A beautiful example happened here. If you don't know what are the chart patterns are and how to read them, It was a beautiful flag here. Guess what? Completely dedicated session about that too, linked out in the description. Go enjoy it. I've made everything that you need to become a successful trader. Talked about these previously a lot, but if you want to check it out, as you can see, it worked out beautifully and it hit our target point, which was here, at this point. So the flag worked, even the flag worked. So when you're mixing the data, the knowledge you have with more confirmation, it becomes more enjoyable working on this market and say, whoa, I know that. I knew that from before. Look at that. I can predict the market with high accuracy. Of course, there isn't a system or a method which can be 100% sure and 100% accurate. If there was, all the people in the world was using that, and there hasn't been this number of systems and methods for different types of the market, different types of personalities in the market. There was only one system because that was 100, and by the end of the day, everyone needs money. So why should you just go for other systems? The last but not least method is so-called market bias system. Before that, if you're looking for a really good exchange platform to trade on, I highly recommend to trade on Bybit. I don't want to make it so long. I previously made a completely dedicated session, a video about it. You can check the link down in the description. But if you're using my affiliate link down in the description, you have the chance up to winning up to $35,000 worth of USDT. And here's a proof to that. Previously, one of my subscribers did it and won 10,000 USDT. So what are you waiting for? Give it a try. Maybe it's going to be your lucky day. It's made out of two main indicators. The first one is market bias. So market bias, like that. This one by Professor X. So I'm going to make it favorite, bring it out a chart, and it's so simple. It's just working out like the previous indicators. As you can see, it's a little bit, maybe the animation is a little bit different, but it's more or less the same. So when it's in green, and the price is above it, it means look only for long trades. And when it's in red and the price is below it, you only look for short trades. But how to make that more accurate? The next indicator which I'm going to add to the chart is the volatility stop MFT, this one by TradingView. So I'm going to make it favorite, bring it out of chart. So I'm going to go to the setting and I'm going to delete everything and I'm going to only leave the buy and sell signals, just like that. Okay, now you have beautiful. Let me go to the setting of this. We stop to visual orders and bring it on the front. So there you have it. It turned into red. The price is below it. I have a beautiful strong candle. I have the signal which tells me, okay, go short, enter a short trade here and enjoy it. Here it said long, go long, but you shouldn't go long because you are below the indicator, let's say a trend indicator. And of course it's in red, so don't go long. And then here, keep it in mind, in this kind of methods, this one or the previous ones, if one or two or all the indicators are not in the same color, for example, in the case of the long trade, it's not all in green, or in case of the short trade, they are not all in red. I'm just making examples. You can change it to one color that you like, but mostly we use green for long, red for short. So if they are not all in the same color, same criteria, do not take the trade. Especially here. Maybe you ask yourself, if I took a short trade here, it was a successful one, but you didn't know that we call this market making, or let's say stop hunting candles. So, or liquidity trap candles, or you can call it whatever you want. You can call it mischief candles by the market makers, by the whales, by the exchanges. But the key point here, get the memo. The key point here is that we have to always be consistent. We have to stay just by the rules of our trading system or strategy, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what kind of system you're going to use. And then you can see that we had beautiful opportunities just all the way. If I look back here, I had one long signal here, but the two previous methods, maybe it gave you more signals, but this one gives you more accurate signals. So one long trade here, it was successful. Another long trade here, It was successful, really good. And this long trade, we shouldn't take it. And we had a short trade here, we shouldn't take it. So as I told you, it's less signals, but more accurate with more side of the coin that you can be confident with it. Now it's the golden time of telling you how to set your stop loss and how to set your target point. Guess what? I have a gift for you. You can check these two videos, which I'm gonna leave the link both above here, down in the description and on the screen. You can find them out. And I've told you previously in risk management, money management sessions, how to do that properly. You have to watch those videos because I have seen lots of people they are saying, okay, for this kind of strategy, take the profit factor of 1 to 0.5 or 1 to 2 is the reward ratio. But I've told you and I've taught you in my videos how to mix it up with Fibonacci levels, with support and resistance levels, or let's say supply and demand zones, and how to increase the profit rate of your trades and even make more money. So I highly recommend to watch those videos and try to get the, optimize these kind of systems and strategies, which I'm telling you as much as you can. And it is you, by the end of the day, with your own knowledge, which I try to give you the best, the most, of course, updated version of it as we are talking today. So it's not me telling you what to do. I'm pretty sure if you watch my videos completely in my free course about how to become a trader and practice, you come up with your own trading strategy and you can customize it due to your time plan, how much time you have, your personality, whatever you have. It's going to be only optimized for you yourself. It's going to be just like your fingerprint. It's going to be unique to you and your personality in the market. But it's not going to be profitable without the proper risk management, which I talked in the beginning of the video. And here's my surprise for you. Previously, I made almost an hour of video completely about proper risk management, how to do your proper position sizing, risk to reward ratio, winning ratio, whatever you need, whether you're a beginner or a pro, but you're kind of confused in between what am I supposed to do? This is probably for you. So give it a try, watch it, you will come back to me and you will thank me without any doubt. Also, if you want to increase your profit factor on the other side of the coin, beside the risk management, I highly recommend to watch this video of the mixture of Fibonacci resistance levels with supply and demand, or let's say price action, and you're going to find it crazy good with any trading strategy. It doesn't matter what trading strategy you're using, what is your indicator, what are you doing. This combination works out on any time frame, any trading strategy, and it's crazy good. I tried it out like thousands of times and it works out perfectly. So did you like this video? If you really like it, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right away. And by turning on the notification bell, you're going to be the first to be informed when I'm uploading a new video, which I'm doing on daily basis. Please share my videos with your friends if you really like it and you want them to learn all about this creepy world of trading, especially cryptocurrencies, which is becoming faster nowadays all around the globe. Please also leave me your ideas down in the comments. If you have any questions, your ideas, help me to help you become better traders, better investors in this market, all the financial markets, especially cryptocurrencies. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.